Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.
Yo, what's good? We back. This is the TalkIsTalkPodcast. This your boy Hell Mayor, and I feel good and settled in today. Yeah, it's your boy C, man. They reunited, and it feels so good.
Yo, it's your boy Nord, man. Happy to be back in the saddle.
Right.
I'm going to tell y'all this, man. I went on a 7-mile hike today. And I'm going to tell you this. That ain't for the faint at heart right there, man.
Well, it looked like a real one, too.
Hey.
Go ahead. I walk all the time. I'm going to walk. So that's what I had in mind. I'm just going to be kind of walking. You know what I'm saying? But it's the real deal.
Hey, walking and hiking is two different things.
Exactly.
Like when you go hiking, you really need a backpack, food, drinks, a little goddamn rugged stick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You need all that, and you need to take breaks and sit down and eat your little pimento cheese sandwiches and like that. You can't. That ain't walking the Swamp Rabbit Trail.
And 7 miles is too far for your first one.
Right.
I realized that today, but
I'm gonna tell you
what it is.
I went on a hike in the Catatucci. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on. Put me on. See, started out early, thanks to Nord. But I was in Georgia. I went on a Catatucci hiking out there. So you go out there. I thought I was gonna walk through the trail and end up at the goddamn bamboo. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get to the end of it, you see the bamboo and all the pretty shit. But anyway, I'm out there, jeans.
Jeans. Ready.
Jeans and goddamn Makota Finn out there with jeans. She out there with jeans, and so we walk down there and then we go up through the thing and jumping creek, twisting your ankle.
That sound it wasn't playing with her.
No, I thought it was some bullshit like walking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you walk up through that way. We in that motherfucker hour pouring sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And thinking, and we met a couple coming down through the way. I said, hey, man, how far to the bamboo? They said, shit, y'all got another 15 miles. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
No, 45 minutes or what? That's long walking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to walk back.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to read the little checkpoints and how to get there. Made a wrong turn. That wrong turn sent me to the parking lot. I went ahead and called it off.
You did the right thing.
Oh, okay.
You did the right
your
thing.
car.
To the car.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, you did the right
It
thing.
wasn't no going back in there.
did
It
the right
was,
thing.
we was out there on the main street with an entrance.
Your wrong turn really was the right turn.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Right, man.
Yeah,
It
your wrong
was,
turn
but-
really was the right turn.
Hiking ain't.
Yeah.
Since y'all talking about jumping into shit that y'all really wasn't ready for, but I got one for you. I did a 5K mud run.
I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, you told me that.
I had lost about 30 pounds and thought I was ready. But when I got there, I was like, "Boy, I'm about." But you count on one hand how many of us was out there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Damn, I'm in the I'm in the wrong place." But niggas don't like to really get dirty like that. So I thinking I'm gonna try to avoid it at all costs. The first 10 steps, you got to crawl, and there's barbed wire on top of it. You got to crawl in the mud pit for I'm gonna say 20 feet. So you get all the mud shit out your head. Then you know what I mean, it's all out your mind. Then you finna get dirty.
Yeah.
But you had obstacles, and you had military people down there screaming at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably about 35 or something like that, 34. it was one of them obstacles where you had to climb up there. You all muddy and people falling out, breaking collarbones and everything. I'm talking about, but it was real. But it was real. I wanted to quit so bad, but boy, I wouldn't let my cohorts know I was ready to give up.
What was the distance?
5K, 3.1 miles.
Oh, okay, okay.
5K.
Well, man, we back. Hey, we doing a redo. Reboot. And boy, hey, we got the goddamn player partner here tonight. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's Mack, and like you say, this is a redo. And if y'all ever be fortunate to hear the one we did before this one, then you know it is what it is. But we just felt like that just wasn't for everybody's ears because a lot of
put
people
it on Patreon and make them pay for it.
I'm gonna shout out goddamn chilling with Juice. Juice was goddamn Juice. Shout out Juice up there. He caught it.
Where they
He
from?
heard it.
Where they from?
DMV.
Okay.
Up the.
he heard it.
Yeah, he heard it.
He heard it.
Up by that way, DMV. Like,
Let us
Baltimore,
know.
like, cause he got an accent.
Yeah, he got an accent.
They said it too. They said it too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they jumped on it early, caught it because we put the episode down by 12 o'clock that day.
Well, we took it down kind of early, yeah.
And they, you know, they talked on some talking points about it, man. You know what I mean? I checked them out, man. It was real dope, though, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Shout out
hit us
Chilling with
back
Juice,
on
man.
hit us back in the inbox and let us know how y'all, how y'all got them clips or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than getting them early, I don't know.
And I said that too. It seems like it's still somewhere.
Well, I'm like,
It's too late. But
Well, my thing is this right here, being that we're doing this cleanup, you know, it'll be okay if we do release it. Now we don't did the cleanup.
okay, let's clean up.
Just the cleanup,
okay.
you know what I'm saying, to kind of piggyback off of the original or the one that we didn't put out to where people have a better understanding of what we was tapping into, where a lot of people would have had a total misunderstanding,
right?
To where now the ones that would have had a total misunderstanding have a better understanding.
Yeah.
And the ones that really want to hear stuff like that, it'll be there for them to hear. But the ones that be like, no, I don't know, so you give them a better understanding. So, well, okay, I see where you're going now. It's like reading a book and then watching the movie. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, then read the book and watch
You
the
feel what
movie.
I'm saying?
And what's this?
Yeah.
The movie or the book?
Well, this
The movie.
This the movie.
This the movie.
Yeah, this the movie.
Book-
This the
book
movie.
ain't never as good as the
The
book.
book's strong.
The movie ain't never as good as the book.
The book's strong.
Yeah, book ain't
The
never
book's
good
strong.
as the
But I read the book, but boy, that movie ain't got nothing. You got to read the book.
You got to read the
You got
book.
to read the book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where it is. It just like
The book.
Yeah.
That book had you make your own movie.
Yeah, it just-
Picture stuff in your own mind, yeah.
In place
yeah.
yourself.
It's just like reading the book, The Spook That Sat by the Door.
Yeah.
If you ever read that book and then you go on YouTube and watch the movie, you're like, boy, that movie ain't got nothing on that book. That book's strong. The YouTube, the movie don't watered it down. The movie watered it down. But
Why you say that, Matt? Because the movie, I think it did a pretty good job
they
on that.
edited a lot of stuff out.
read the book
They
too?
gave you bits and pieces. They gave you bits and pieces in the movie, but they had to edit it out because the movie would have been too long. So really, the book explained a lot of things that went on back then with the Negro, not the African American, but the Negro. So the CIA came up with this program to train the Negro to be like them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Not only just to be like them, but to be what we call a sellout. So they was training them to be a sellout. But at the same time, you got one that's in there. He in there for a whole different reason, but making them feel like he's in there for their reason.
Yeah.
And then he used their tactics against them. You understand what I'm saying? But he had his own personal life that he was living because he was a trick. So he liked to buy pussy and everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the same time, he was a freedom fighter.
Okay.
And that's what it was all about. It was about freedom fighting. He even stole some of the weapons that they was handing out to them. He was stealing some of them because he knew he was going to have to use it for the revolution.
Right.
And they also used them for war. They used these black men for war because they could infiltrate. So you gotta read the book.
Did he sit by the back door waiting on pussy? Or
no, the spook that sat by the door is just a metaphor.
Yeah.
And metaphorically speaking, it's almost like you standing by the door for the white man. You watching who coming in, who leaving out. You almost like security. And you really focus on everything that the white man got going on.
Yeah, you learn it.
And you come back and you tell him everything that you seen, everything that you heard. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you the spook that's sitting by the door. You the nigga sitting by the door. Mm-hmm. Sit by the door and you watch and you tell me everything that go on. So everything that go on in your community, everything that go on around you, everything that you hear that's coming from your people, you come back and you tell me everything that's going on. If they planning to do anything, you come back and tell me. If they trying to make any kind of power move, you come back and tell me. If they trying to elevate in life, you come back and tell me. That's what it's all about. You feel what I'm saying? So it's almost like you sitting by the door and you watching everything that black people doing in their community, and then you come back and say, hey man, they planning a revolution. Oh, hey man, they talking about buying some land. Oh, hey man, I think they're trying to get together, open up some businesses and stuff. We need to stop that. That's what it was all about.
Okay, that's what that was about.
So that's the reason why I kind of get mad at people like Rick Ross and people like that. They get on TV and YouTube and stuff like that, and they tell everybody what they getting ready to do. Yeah. We getting ready to buy land. We getting ready to buy back the hood. You don't do that, because the only thing you doing and you telling other people this is what it's just like. If I'm looking for you, if I'm looking for Hail Mary, and I tell Hail Mary when I see him, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Yeah, Hail Mary gonna be ready.
He gonna be ready.
Yeah,
he gonna be ready. Yeah. So that's what people like Rick Ross and people like that. No, man, what you got to do is go into a closed, dark room and debug it. Don't have your phones, no TVs, nothing in the room, and y'all talk business. And by the time they realize what you done did, it's 10 years down the road. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah. But don't talk about it and then set out and then try to set yourself out there to do it. They gonna put up all kind of roadblocks.
I'm gonna say this about this Matt. I heard this dude. He said he took stockbroking classes, and he bet on games, and he was like what he learned in his trading class was this. They told him this: by the time the information you hearing on CNN, Fox, and all that.
That's
that
dead.
Shit, yeah, it's no good by the time it get to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's dead by the time it get to you.
Just like you say, betting on them games. By the time ESPN talking about it, man, that shit.
It's dead.
That shit ain't
dead.
no good. You know
so
what I'm saying?
That's the reason why insider trading for us is illegal. You got people that's in the top of echelon. They get all the information they need on these private organizations that's a upstarting company or upstarting business. They get all that information. And they know how to invest their money in a Google or in a Yahoo or in a Bitcoin. They know what's going on in these companies way before we do. By the time we find out the stocks on it so high, we can't even afford it anyway. Exactly. So now what they'll do is they'll trap you into some penny stocks to where you gambling on some penny stocks that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Because these companies can go belly up tomorrow and you lose $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Trying to doing these little penny stocks. But these major corporations that's out there, man, you got to sit inside yachts. You got to be in real. You got to be on a private island. You golf course. You got to damn near be on a golf course.
So you got to have some money already.
Yeah, you got to be on a golf course where it costs you $1 million to play. Yeah, that's where the information is. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask Chris this right.
Talk to me.
What do you mean by ESPN by the time it get to them? Because if it's a show about gambling, it ain't too late.
No, I'm talking about like by the time it get to ESPN and they telling you about a team. Oh, goddamn, North Carolina ain't never lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
North Carolina 14-0 against goddamn. Yeah. By the time they talking about that shit, man, you already know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, next motherfucker ain't. Whoever playing them goddamn from ramshack them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but that's how it is, man. But it's just
can't you bet that way though.
Nah, but I get what he's saying though, cause I went deep on. I went behind the curtain today on some NFL information, and I was like, "Damn, boy, it's too late. But I can't.
You went behind the curtain.
Yeah, I went behind the curtain. Yeah. Fuck ESPN, Yahoo, and all that.
But
you gotta go deeper than that.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what the spook to set by the door is, man. We got to learn how to hold our water.
Yeah.
We can't let everybody know. And I ain't talking about people that's on our level. I'm talking about the people that's on the level of Rick Ross, 50 Cent, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, and people like that. Those are the type of people, they need to get in a room. These men got billions of dollars. They can actually make some shit happen. And then let it trickle down into the corporate world of a lot of black people that went to Yale, Harvard, Princeton, Brown, and then some of these other schools where a lot of these doctors and lawyers and politicians coming out of some of these schools, to where it trickles down to them, and then we can eat the crumb off the black people plate. See, black people drop big crumbs on the ground. White people drop small crumbs. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Black people drop big crumbs on the ground. So we have to learn that when we go and we elevate ourselves in life, you got to be willing to sit down, Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and not beef against one another. But see, your enemy will create a beef so you can't come together. Mm-hmm. So that's why when 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather was trying to come together, they locked Mayweather up and allowed 50 Cent to fuck his old lady while he was in jail and run out with a few $1,000s that he owed Floyd Mayweather, and then they go to beef on YouTube.
Now they can't get no money together.
Now they can't get no money together because, oh, motherfucker, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So they create these different shenanigans against these people to keep them from coming together.
Right.
Because we don't gave them the money because they did have talent. They did have talent. And they earned the money. They earned the money what they got now. They did have talent. But we're not going to allow them to come together with it. But we're not going to allow them to create numbers with it.
Let me tell you what Jay-Z said. Jay-Z said when he go to Thanksgiving dinner and shit like that, he said he don't want to hear about his cousin $5,000 plan, man. So
that's my point.
What a nigga do then?
That's my point. You can't talk to somebody with a $5,000 plan. You a billionaire.
But shit, you can give that $5 and let him do his thing.
What he gonna do with $5,000?
If he ain't if you ain't got $5 already, you ain't close enough to me. You ain't no close enough. I don't really.
What if he coming to you saying, "I got 10, I need 5 more"?
No, what can you do with 15,000? What can you do? What can you do with 100,000? You can't do nothing. But now let's say 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, Floyd Mayweather, and about 2 or 3 other ones that's got together in a room.
Yeah.
Now you talking about 10 billion in a room. Mm-hmm. You're talking about 10 billion in a room. Then now what they do is they create a chain of hotels. Mm-hmm. They create a chain of hotels where their cousin has got the $5,000. You take them same $5,000 and you go ahead and you spend it toward re-educating yourself into the corporate world, and I'm going to make you the president of one of these hotels. Now, once you become the president of one of these hotels, you're going to start going to some of these business seminars that we going to put together. Yeah. Now, with these business seminars that we going to put together, the money that you making being the president of my hotel, you invest that money into your dream.
Well, he want 5,000. He don't got 5,000. He asking Jay-Z for 5,000. He don't got it already.
No, but what he can do is come up with the 5,000 to pay for that education to come and manage my hotel. Because we got to chain a hotel.
Go around.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Jay-Z got a job for you. I got a job for you. I got a good job for you. Right. I got a job that's paying you $250,000 a year.
You just need to be trained.
But you need to get some education. Okay, so now you take, okay, now they did that for the little guy that was LeBron James' manager for a minute. What's his name? I forget his name. His name on tip of my tongue.
Paul,
man.
Is it Paul?
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul.
They did that for him.
Yeah.
They did that for him.
Yeah,
Rich Paul started out selling bootleg jerseys.
I ain't know that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
He started out selling bootleg jerseys. He was a bootlegger.
Out the car, yeah.
Out the car. And then he went to Atlanta and got with this dude, and the dude kind of maneuvered around because the dude knew the dudes. Yeah. So now he coming in the room with the dude.
Yeah.
He rubbing elbows with these people. They realize this boy is smart. He's very smart, but he just don't have the credentials and the paperwork. Okay, so now they telling Rich Paul, well, you can't be no agent because you don't have the credentials. So Rich Paul go get the credentials to become LeBron James' agent. Okay, he LeBron James' agent for a period of time, but he ain't riding off LeBron James because he left LeBron James. Now he the highest paid agent out there.
Yeah,
Clutch Sports.
And the thing about it, the contracts that he got out there, they in the billions. I'm talking about if you collect all the contracts he got out there, they in the 100 billions almost. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. With the type of contract that he getting for these basketball players and stuff like that, and these baseball players and these football players, he getting them big contracts. Yeah. Now, the percentage that he getting off of their contract put him in the almost $1 billion category.
Yeah.
But he paid to go be around these people and pay for their little education, and nobody really said, man, here go $500 million. And then now that puts you in a box because you feel like he gave me $500 million. I'm in a box now. I belong to him. Yeah. He don't belong to nobody because what I did was I got in the room and I learned what I needed to get, and I worked hard to get where I'm at. So I deserve to be where I'm at. I deserve to sit beside Mark Zuckerberg. I deserve to be there because I did the footwork. Didn't nobody hand me nothing. Everybody thinking LeBron James handed Rich Paul something. Jay-Z handed Rich Paul. They didn't hand him nothing. He worked for him.
Okay, now you tying it together. I wonder where we were going.
It's like the saying it's who you know to get in and what you know to stay in.
Exactly. But then at the same time, knowledge going to carry you farther than money.
Yeah.
It's going to carry you farther than money. Knowledge going to take you. Knowledge going to put you in a room with some people.
You just tied it together because I give you that 5,000. You just gonna
that ain't nothing.
That up.
That's just like they were saying. Jay-Z said, "I give you what $1 million or $500,000 or eat dinner with me." You know what I'm saying? You can either take the $500,000 or you can eat dinner. I'm gonna eat dinner because guess who's gonna be in the room? Guess who's gonna be in the room when we begin to eat dinner? But now I can't go. Now I can't go in the room. I can't go in the room illiterate. But now, if I'm illiterate, I'm gonna take the 500,000 because I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to learn.
But you got the mental capacity to be able to soak up what they got.
So now when I get
500,000, ain't worth shit.
It ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, it ain't worth
because now when I get in and I get to rub an elbow and show these motherfuckers what's on this brain, I'm like, boy, I need to get you on my team. Boy, you talking some real shit. Boy, you know some shit. I didn't know you knew that. You feel what I'm saying? And then you go over here and talk this billionaire over here, and that's dumb. He inherited his money.
Yeah, don't really know
dumb as a brick.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now you over there, you all in his ear, and he intrigued that, damn, this motherfucker right here is brilliant.
Yeah.
Who brought him in the room? You feel what I'm saying? So now he know, oh, he with Jay-Z. Oh, I got to hook up with him.
He gonna throw you 500,000 on the way out.
Off the dick.
Off
the dick. Give me a call. That card is worth $700,000 about you having that card in your hand. And then this other man don't have your card, that's another $100,000. Then this card over here, that's another $500,000. For you know, you don't left the room and you damn near a billionaire just with the cards that you got in your hand. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the knowledge.
On a lower level, a super lower level, if I get in the room with me being landscape with real estate, with real estate companies and stuff like that, it kind of, it's worth it for me to take little money in order to get around all them people to get to the
knowledge that you have, with the knowledge that you have on your business, and when you get in there, that room, and the kind of landscaping that they have, the kind of property that they have, you talking about accumulating each month from one person $10,000 a month from one person. That's cutting his yard, maintaining his flower bed, making sure he got
a lot of those though.
You understand what I'm saying? So now he got 3 or 4 properties that he needs you to tend to. Then he got other people that's got the same kind of property. So now every month you bringing in at least $200,000 every month with employees.
But yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Because now you bringing in at least $200,000 every month just by you being in the room, knowing what you knowing about landscaping. So now you become a millionaire overnight.
But at the same time, though, if you go in that room and don't got no knowledge,
you through.
But you'll come out that motherfucker with shoestring hanging up your pants and overwork.
Exactly.
Overwork.
Exactly.
You better take that.
Do you got a way to get in there? Them rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if like we were going back to where Jay-Z said, you want $500,000 million or sit down with me. So then he gets them in the room. He came in the room with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z got what? Each property at least 20 acres. And let's say he got 10 properties. You responsible for my 10 properties. And I got 50 more people that's got 10 properties that's paying you the same amount I'm paying you. That's what I'm saying. So now you making $250,000 a month.
All I'm saying is I've been in that room before and they beat me up so bad I didn't want to go nowhere near no room like that.
Yeah, but see,
now with the knowledge I got now,
that's what I'm saying.
It's different.
If you going there, you going there with the lack of knowledge, you gonna perish.
Boy, they'll punish you.
They gonna punish you. They gonna punish you.
And they gonna smell it on your ass.
What about that hustler who got down? You know, it's some nigga that I done seen some nigga turn a goddamn camcorder into a goddamn brick of cocaine.
Hey, it's possible. It's possible because
they might just need a five.
Listen, you make the money on what you have most knowledge in. You can't make money in the dope game if you don't have no knowledge about cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, fentanyl. If you don't know nothing about that shit, you finna lose. Because as soon as you get to your homeboy and you got some fentanyl that can be cut 20 times, he gonna tell you it's already stepped on. But this shit been stepped on. We gonna sell it like it is. And then he said, man, just come back and holler at me tomorrow, man, and I'm gonna see if I can go in and dump this. He don't stepped on the motherfucker 20 times and then don't took what you gave him and sold it to somebody in boat, and y'all split that money, and he got more money that he don't back there in his closet that he already don't cut your shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you ain't have no knowledge of this shit. You don't know what the fuck going on. So, and then you said, well, man, I can get some more. Yeah, man. Yeah, because we made that $2,000 real quick. Well, go get some more then. And then he already done made $100,000.
Yeah.
Plus the two that y'all split. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then you already done told him you can get some more. This big fool, go get it then.
Y'all didn't see this, though. Did y'all see, like, last week, nigga ran up on Jay-Z with the camera? Said,
told him.
I'll take it.
Five.
Jay-Z said, you better.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, you better take it. Five.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's why I say I'm taking the 5, man, because this right here.
Well,
I feel everything you saying, but I can't take the chance on how a nigga might act. Hoping he do the shit you said.
But see the thing about it though, a lot of times when you see somebody and you don't see this type of person, that type of person, and when that person run up on you, yeah, you better go ahead and take that 500,000 because I can see you. You crazy. Yeah, you stupid. Yeah, you're stupid.
He knew he didn't have no sense to make that work. He knew he didn't have no sense to make that work.
That's why he never did show himself. I seen the same thing. He never did show himself because Jay-Z probably looked at him like, yeah, you better.
You better get that.
You better go ahead and take that money. Yeah, because you come up here, you gonna get lost like a motherfucker. For you know that.
See this thing, though, for some people, it ain't no hope. You know, for some people, they ain't got enough sense to even make it turn into nothing. You know what I mean? It ain't no hope for them. So, yeah, you're right. Those people right there better take that 500.
You better take this 500,000.
Take that 500.
You'll be broke. You'll be broke in 6 months.
Yeah.
You'll be broke in 6 months. Cause first thing you want to go do is buy a $250,000 house, and then buy you a $20,000, $30,000 car, and then put a little bit of money in the bank, and then give your mama something. You broke.
Yeah.
You broke. You broke. You know what I'm saying? And then if you try to invest it in something and don't know what the fuck you doing, you really broke.
Finna get handled then.
You finna get handled then, yeah. So you a loser all the way around.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So here you go. I'm gonna give you 500,000 to get the hell on.
Get the hell on. Just get the hell on out of my way. Yeah. I ain't even trying to deal with you because you a headache.
All the chicken tenders at the dinner.
Yeah. You good. You good. You know
Speaking of broke, man, I want to touch on something that you had got into on the last episode, but you didn't got there and finish it out. And you was talking about how the, back in the day, when a nigga, was out there in the dope game, and he could have 3 or 4 women, you know what I'm saying? But now the game done flipped to where the women are the breadwinners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to elaborate on that.
Well, I'm gonna elaborate on it, but we're gonna get right into what we're gonna talk about anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because we kind of jumped off of it and started talking about this other stuff. But we gonna get into relationship.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get into relationship, and I'm gonna try to touch on it before we run out of time. Now, the thing about relationship, a lot of people is in relationship without a foundation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't build a foundation before they even realize that they are in a relationship. And that's with a woman, a man, a child, or whatever. You have to build a foundation. You have to build a complete foundation of the relationship that you in. Even if you're in a relationship with your best friend, you have to build a foundation. If you don't build that foundation, the wall's gonna come crumbling in. At some point, somebody gonna use you, somebody gonna abuse you, somebody gonna mistreat you, somebody not gonna handle you right, and then now that relationship come collapsing in. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
You ain't had no structure.
You ain't had no structure. So a lot of people out there, they in relationship without a foundation. They don't have no foundation. Mm-hmm. They know why they there. They know why they came. Okay, so I came to you because you pretty, or I came to you because you handsome, or I came to you because you got money, or I came to you because you got a fat ass. I can build a relationship on you because you got a fat ass, but you don't have a foundation. So now, when that look of that ass wear off to your eyes, now you trying to figure out a way to get the fuck out that relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Because now that ass not attracting you no more. Because you looking at another ass.
Because that ass don't box all the way up on you.
Yeah, you don't seen it enough.
It still could be right. You just done fucked it a million times.
Exactly. It's not appealing to you anymore. It's not appealing to you anymore. And it's even like that if somebody got money. Even if somebody got money, if you don't build a foundation, that money comes to the point where it don't even matter to you no more that he got money or she got money. It don't matter to you no more. Because you have a void that needs to be filled. You have some missing pieces in your life that you feel like, okay, I'm with this young man or I'm with this young lady, and yeah, he got money or she got money, but I'm sitting on the couch and and my mind is somewhere else. It's not on her, it's somewhere else. And then let's say if you do meet somebody outside of her, now your mind is on her even more because she feel the void from which you should have filled that particular space with the one that you in the house with. But you didn't take time out to build that foundation. So now you're trying to search. You searching. And then even when you go on that search, it's still not enough because you're not building a foundation with the one that you out there searching with. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now you just a person that's just out there. And you confused, and your mind is wondering.
Right.
And then now you even ask yourself, damn, am I even in the right relationship? Am I even in the right marriage? You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but you don't never build that foundation with the one that you with because you was too busy trying to get to know the family. You was too busy trying to get to know her friend, and you never really took time out to get to know her. What she was about, what she really had going on, her skeletons in the closet, all her accolades, and what she had to offer you. You never figure that out first.
Right.
But you don't jump in it because she got some blazing head, she got some good pussy.
How do you build it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you take time out to get to know a person, fully get to know a person, to where if any changes need to be made, we need to change them now. Don't get in a relationship and expect for it to change.
You're a fool. You're a fool if you think that you're stupid.
You're stupid. So now, at this point, while we sitting on our first date, okay, we need to establish something. And women will tell you, what are we? But men don't do that.
I hate to hear that.
Men don't do that. Men don't come at women like that, like, okay, I need to know what we are. Okay, we friends. Okay, we going to handle that as such. Mm-hmm. We going to handle that as such. We going to handle that as friends. So now we building. Now what we doing is we starting to grade the land now. We taking up some trees.
Grading the land.
We grading.
Now you talking about land.
All we doing is grading now. We just taking up some dirt, and taking up some trees, and
moving stuff around.
Yeah, we grading. Okay, so now we friends.
Right.
And we gonna handle each other as such.
Right.
All right. So now once you start grading the relationship, you grading everything out, you got everything cleared out. Yeah. You used to fuck with such and such, such and such. Yeah, I used to fuck with such and such, such and such. Yeah, I was almost engaged with such and such, such and such. Yeah, I was pregnant by such and such, such and such. I had an abortion or whatever. Or I took a morning after and killed the baby, whatever I need to do to get rid of his ass. I did that. Then now you tell me what you had going on. Okay, you know I used to fuck with your cousin back in 85. And then I fucked around and me and the girl you friends with now, we used to fuck around too. So the only thing you doing is you grading, you clearing out some shit.
Yeah.
You clearing it out.
Right.
So now once you get everything clear, everything in the clear.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be too much. We need to be trying to clear out. That's important.
Man.
Yeah.
These are things that's important. All the other shit, I don't even know about all that other shit.
Yeah, cause when they come at you like, hey, well, you know I used to fuck with goddamn.
He already told him. We talked about that.
We already talked about that.
You your lady after that?
No, hold on. You still clearing it.
Okay.
You still clearing now. That's what I'm saying. You can't jump to it. That's what I'm trying to say about building a relationship. You can't jump to it because we don't air our business out to one another. You can't do that. Okay, so now we grading. We got the land clear. So now we got to take a picture of it.
I take a picture of the land.
We got to take a picture of it.
Clean land.
We got to take a picture of it because now we got to see where we got to do a little bit more work to make the water run off.
Well, you gotta get the storm water running off that shit, right? No,
You feel?
You gotta get the water running off that shit.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So now we got to have some type of runoff.
You got some runoff.
All right. So now we don't need your mama running down here telling you he might not be the one for
Mama
you.
can't get the water started.
He might not be. We don't need your sister coming down here. Girl, I heard some things about him. They was talking about him at the. But you don't need that. Mm-hmm. So what you need you need to have that runoff to where, look here, stay out my motherfucking business.
Yeah, that's real.
Stay out my motherfucking business.
Stay out my motherfucking business. Yeah.
I got this. Stay out my motherfucking business. I got this. Me and him, we talk.
Right. Yeah.
Me and him, we building.
Yeah.
So you stay out my motherfucking business, trying to come back and tell me what you don't heard at the beauty salon or what your homegirl don't call and told you. She heard you fucking with such and such.
12:43.
Well, nah, you stay out my motherfucking business. So now you got your runoff going.
Man, let me recap you a little bit just for the people who ain't keeping up fast enough. First, we grading, right? We getting everything on the table. We letting each other know what's going on.
Exactly. Clearing the lane.
Okay. The next part of it, we taking the picture, which is all that extra bullshit. Because me and you and the other party got a relation, got an understanding or somewhat now.
Exactly.
But we don't need that outside nonsense in that. So that's the next part of it. Okay, carry on.
Yeah. So now we don't take a picture, and the picture is now we can see clear of what we dealing with. Now I can see clear what we dealing with because now we have something to look at. Now we looking at one another. I'm looking at you. You looking at me. Now we got to have the runoff.
Right.
Now, with the runoff, you got to create some kind of drainage. So now, if you got kids, I got kids. Now, I need to know who your baby daddy is. I need to know who your baby mama is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Because if I don't create a good drainage, some shit can get backed up to where now we got a water problem.
We're going to destroy the house.
And we can't put the mortar down and we can't start to build a wall because we got too much moisture. We got too much shit going on to where we didn't create a good drainage system to the point to where,
start to grow mold.
These my kids, them your kids, them my baby daddy, that's my baby mama. And then when my kids come over here, I don't need you asking your kid what the hell going on in my house. I don't need you, your baby daddy, find out what's going on in my house.
That's real.
You feel what I'm saying? And then now you working your kid against me. You feel what I'm saying? Because what goes on in you and you need to tell your kid what goes on in this motherfucker, stay in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you got women out there, you got men out there that allow their kid go back and tell their daddy, oh yeah, well he didn't come home last night. My mama was mad. Yeah. He didn't come home, and she mad at me. She was mad at me for no reason because he didn't come home. No, hold on. You get your ass over here, and I'm gonna whip your motherfucking ass because you ain't got no business telling nobody what's going on in this motherfucking house.
Right.
Because now what that's gonna cause is that's gonna cause some type of backup. So now we got to back up.
Right.
Now, because your kid out of order. Yeah. And then the fact that you won't even correct your kid in front of me.
Okay, now, but you had me going for a minute there, but now I see where we going with this. Yeah, okay.
You need to correct that. You need to correct that kid in front of me. In front of me. Because I'm here.
So they know it's real.
Yeah. So they know it's real.
Right. And once that kid see that, they gonna be like, "Oh damn, I can't run my little shit like I want to.
I can't run my shit like I want to."
That's
you
real.
feel what I'm saying? I can't run my shit like I want to. So I can't play my mama against him and using my daddy to do so.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't finna go tell my daddy nothing. My mama ain't getting on me.
Yeah. Right.
And then the fact that your mama getting on her or him in front of the man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't behind closed doors when I'm going to the store. Why you tell your daddy that? You ain't got no business going on. No, you do it in front of the man.
You do it in front of the man right there. Hey.
Right there.
Yeah. That's
you
real. You
feel what I'm saying?
You asking a lot though.
Because now you getting respect.
Yeah.
Now you getting respect. Okay, so now that's the drainage. That you got to get the drainage going to where you drain all that bullshit out of your household. You drain all that shit out and get everything already cleaned out. We got the gutters clean. We ain't got no drainage problem. We ain't got no backup. None of that.
Right.
Okay, so now at that point, once you got a good drainage system, you can start putting up what they call the infrastructure of the relationship. Mm-hmm. Now we building.
Get some beams going.
Right.
Now we can put some beams up. We can get some 2x4s going, and we can go ahead and start wiring this motherfucker
pouring a little
up.
concrete down here too.
We can start wiring this motherfucker up because now we can start talking about being more into a relationship. Now we ain't just fucking now.
Right.
We ain't just fucking now.
So then we had to do all this to get to this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, but what I'm saying, fucking can go on so you can see what each other working with because you don't want to get in there and not know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we ain't talking about being together like that. You ain't talking about moving into me. I ain't talking about moving in with you. We ain't talking about being engaged. We ain't talking about being girlfriend and boyfriend. Only thing we doing is fucking and getting to know each other.
Not to say that you can quantify this, but if you could, give me a timeline how long it take to get to the just a base. I can see it being different.
All depends on how much shit you got going on.
Oh, okay.
Right. All depends on how much shit you've been through. Okay. All depends on how much shit you got going on. Because some people jump in a relationship. Some people, sometimes it take longer than that, Chris. All depends on how much shit you got going on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But see, some people feel like this right here. She pretty. She got some good pussy. She got some good head.
That's enough.
That's my boo.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough.
But you ain't find out all this other shit till after you don't jump in this motherfucking relationship. Then you get to telling your homeboy, man, that bitch crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker crazy. She going through my phone when I'm asleep. She got down on check my background and see how many times I've been locked up and don't been in jail. And she done been on Facebook and reaching out to my baby mama inbox and all kind of shit.
Lord, she got to go.
And now I'm calling this my motherfucking girlfriend before I even...
Because they still caught up in that ass and that pretty face.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to go. This is what you're talking about when you're trying to build a relationship going into even more into something else. Now, if you don't want it to go no farther than that, it shouldn't even matter. It shouldn't even matter that she don't find out.
You know, a lot of niggas get in a relationship, they okay, girl done did everything you said now, right? But you know, she got that fat ass and that pretty face. But they don't want Hail Mary Cal Mack to get a chance at her. So they'll keep her around just for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if he trying to build something more in the relationship, he got all right to do that. If he trying to build more than that, then he got all right to do that. But now, if he just trying to bullshit around, then he wrong. He doing her wrong. Because she could have done met Hail Mary or Calvin Mack and been in a better relationship than with this motherfucker. But this motherfucker don't drop so much salt on me and you to the point where she just want to deal with him, thinking that he the one. But he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll tell herself, I don't even know why I even listen to that goddamn nigga. That nigga don't shot me some bullshit. And then I don't let this motherfucker get past me. Now he dealing with this girl. I don't let this nigga get past me. He dealing with this girl. And now I'm damn near got to fuck with one of them, and they already got somebody now.
Yeah.
Just so I can see what the hell I missed. You feel what I'm saying? Because
I gotta get out here and be on the side.
Because I'm sitting around listening to this stupid motherfucker instead of doing it the right way of building a relationship with the one I plan maybe to spend the rest of my life with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of us go wrong at, is because we don't take time out to build. You got to learn to build. Now, when I'm talking about relationship, we ain't always got to talk about girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, and wife. We can even talk about with our children, man.
Right.
At some point, we have to build and clear the air with our children. The ones that we birth, the ones that we help conceive, the one that we help bring in the world. We have to build a relationship with our children, our child, or whatever. Whether they're in your household or whether they're not in your household, you have to build a relationship with them, because that relationship gonna matter to when they become adults. They'll have a better understanding of their father or their mother, because we have built their relationship. I just can't handle you like you're my child. I got to handle you like you my child plus my friend. You understand what I'm saying? I got to handle you as such to the point to where that's my child, but that's my best friend. I can tell my child anything, and my child can tell me anything, because we have built a relationship like that.
Right.
My child ain't got to worry about going over here talking to this motherfucker over here that ain't did shit for him.
Right. Right.
Ain't been there when they had the flu. Ain't been there when they were teething. Ain't been there to change damn diaper. Ain't bought damn pair of shoe. Ain't did nothing. But now I don't not had a relationship enough with my child. Now my child over here talking to a complete stranger about what they got fucking going on, instead of coming back to the one that was there with him from day one.
Confiding in a stranger.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And you know why they like that.
And you confide in a stranger to the point to where you want your child to say, I can talk to my daddy about anything. I can talk to my mama about anything. That's how close me and my mama is. I can talk to her about anything. That way you ain't got to worry about your business being in the street, because your mama ain't finna put the business in the street like that. That's if you got a relationship with your mama. Because you do have some mama that'll put your shit in the street now, but you don't have no relationship with her. That's your mama, true enough, but you don't have no relationship with her. That's your daddy, true enough, but you don't have no relationship. It's about building a relationship, and that's very important. That's very important. Now we building. Now it's time to put the roof on top of the motherfucker. Now it's time to start boxing this motherfucker in. When you put the roof on top of it, that means, boy, look at him. What I tell you, it stay with you. So even if you do go out there and cheat, I'm not finna call and tell my mama. I'm not finna call and tell my sister.
Who got the roof on?
I got the roof on now.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this shit in house. We're going to handle this just in case I get back with you.
Right. That's real.
Because once they tell mama them.
Yeah. Once they tell mama them, the whole family gonna know. Girl, you know.
And it's gonna be an uncomfortable situation.
You know, Aunt Louise told me, shit, that boy been down there. He been doing all kind of shit. That girl, I don't know why she still fooling with him. Her mama already done told me everything he been doing. You feel what I'm saying? And that's and that's what I'm talking about. But now, if you got a relationship with your mama, you can talk to your mama about that.
Right.
And your mama ain't finna tell nobody shit. Because you know you can go talk to your mama about how you being treated at home or you know, whatever. Even by even your children. Because you got some children that'll treat their mom and daddy like shit because you don't have no relationship. You never took time out to build a relationship with the people that even living in your household, your own children. You never took time out to clear the air. You never took time out to say, look, girl, I had you by this nigga that live across town. Me and him, we fucked one night. I got pregnant. I can't stand that motherfucker. But that's your daddy. But you can't build a relationship by girl, I don't know who your daddy is. And you got women that'll tell their kids
Lying,
that.
yeah.
I don't know. We don't.
Let me ask you
Your
this,
daddy
though,
dead.
Mac.
But
You talking about?
But I'm gonna tell you that. Did y'all see that Kurt Franklin shit? Kurt Franklin mama would
Yeah.
not tell
Him
him I slept with that man. That's your daddy. Even though the analytics is saying that's your daddy, his mama is holding on to that shit.
Is that a good? I thought about why it's pretty good.
It's something real quick to watch. It ain't
short,
nothing.
Oh, I thought it was
about-
long.
But see,
it's something real quick to watch.
but that's because Kurt Franklin don't have no relationship with his mama.
He don't.
He don't have no relationship with his mama.
Because he called her by first name.
Yeah, when you call your mom by first name, you ain't got no relationship.
I was talking to a nigga on the phone this week that would call his mom by first name.
Niggas that call their mom by first name.
Yeah.
That kind of blowed me too.
But this God's on the truth. I didn't find out what my mama name was till I got 13, 14 years old. This is no lie. But I wasn't 13, 14 years old, for I knew my mama name was Mary.
Yeah.
I knew her nickname, and I called her mama. Everybody called her sis. But I didn't know my mama name was Mary till I got 13, 14 years old.
I can't even play with my mama now and call her name. She gonna check me about this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those are the ones that never built a relationship.
But see, Mac, that's what I want to get to before he said that. It's some of them that's don't build too good a relationship to where they don't took the parent out of it and they straight friends.
Yeah.
Well, see, you can't. That's another thing. That's not a true. You don't have a true
balance it.
foundation. You don't have a true foundation.
Get to that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have a true foundation.
Yeah.
Because when you have a true foundation, and when you start to build and you add all these things to it, then you know where you stand. I know where my house standing at right now.
That motherfucker got boundaries.
We got boundaries.
Got boundaries.
And I know where it stands. So because respect is going to outlast everything. Respect going to outlast love. Respect going to outlast hate. Respect going to outlast everything in your life. Respect going to outlast that. Because that's what you want out of anything that you deal with. You want respect. To the point to where even if I respect your uncle, I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to do nothing to you. But I would do something to your motherfucking ass. But boy, if I respect your uncle so much, boy, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
But I respect your uncle.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Or I respect your mama.
Yeah.
Boy, I respect your mama so much, but you don't violate me so much. But I respect your mama enough, but I ain't gonna do nothing to you.
I'm gonna let you slide.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna let
send
your
her through
motherfucking
that.
ass slide.
You gotta respect
It's just
your
like
mama.
being in a relationship with a woman to where at one point you did love her and was in love with her, but now you moved on to another relationship and you loving another woman, but you got so much respect for that woman to the point you even tell the woman that you love now, look, I might not love that woman like I used to, but I got respect for her. I ain't gonna never disrespect her, and I ain't gonna never say nothing bad about her because she's a good motherfucker. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? But see, that respect gonna carry you. That respect gonna carry you from the cradle to the grave, but you have to build that respect. You have to earn that respect, and you have to give that same respect to that person. And instead of trying to say, okay, I love you. Okay, it's a thin line between love and hate. Mm-hmm. It's a very thin line between them. I can say I love Hail Mary. I can say I love Nard. But I can violate Hail Mary to the point, but that used to be my boy, but I don't fuck with that motherfucker no more. But if I respect Hail Mary enough, I'm not going to violate it. Yeah, man, we used to hang, man. That's still my boy, but we don't hang like that no more. You know what I'm
You
saying?
say it a different way.
Yeah, you said it a different way.
Yeah.
But we don't hang with each other no more. But you ain't going to dare tell the motherfucker, well, I don't fuck with that nigga. Because I respect him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect him enough to say I ain't gonna say that about him, and I ain't gonna put his business in the street of the things that we don't did together.
Right.
But when you don't have no respect for a motherfucker, you gonna put all their business in the street. I never had respect for the
remember
motherfucker.
when we got them,
I remember when we
did
did
this, the nigga
this.
got
I remember when
them,
a
act like you
motherfucker,
didn't.
you know what I'm saying? Fuck that motherfucker. I remember when the nigga didn't have shit, and I don't got them letting wear my clothes and everything. But when you got respect for a motherfucker, but I ain't gonna even
I
do it
remember
like
we were
that.
calling his mama by her name.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna. But look here, I ain't gonna even I ain't gonna even do it. Like I got too much respect for. I ain't even put his business in the street like that. I got too much respect for him. You feel what I'm saying? That's relationship building, man. That's relationship building. But there's too many people out here now. They jumping into these relationships. We're gonna go back to men and women.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to men. They jumping in these relationships, man, and they not building enough, and they don't create the right foundation, and they don't do the right preparation and the right things to even start building. They just automatically move in. They just automatically say, you mine. They just automatically say I'm yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without going through the process, without going through the litigations and the things that you need to go through with relationship building. So that's the reason why a lot of these relationships don't last long.
Yeah.
Because it don't have a foundation. And it come crumbling in to the point, man, I don't even fuck with that bitch. Man, y'all was together. Y'all was together 6 months ago. Yeah, man, I don't fuck with that bitch no more, man. That bitch crazy, man. I don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga sorry. But you should have found that out from the jump.
Yeah. Because
he was sorry.
Because y'all fucking around, you know what I'm saying, me fucking around, then y'all move in. Shit, after about got that 6, 7, 8 months, she started coming into her ways.
She started coming into her way, and he started coming into his
ways. You know
now,
what
I don't think he want to do. He had a job when you met him, but he looked up on the job because Hail Mary gave him the job. But you don't know he been missing days. Hail Mary been wanting to fire him the whole time, but he got a job. But he met you with that job.
He acting like he a good worker.
Yeah, like he a good worker. He got uniform on. But Hail Mary liked the guy, so he ain't gonna tell the girl, you know, the nigga sorry, I'm getting ready to fire him. But he a good worker. We still working. We still doing things. But then
after 6 months, nigga talk one Malone.
it's time for him to go.
It's time for him to go.
Then you realize the nigga really didn't want to work anyway. But now he got a good stable place to live. He laying on your couch.
Yeah.
And fucking you to death.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to go find a job, he hit you with the white man story. You know these goddamn white men. These white people don't want to goddamn hire me. I goddamn.
But you done told that black man lawnmower.
You told that black man. But the motherfucker that hired you and wasn't worried about your background, you didn't respect this equipment. You know what I'm saying? But he the one that gave you a job with all your flaws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now you comfortable because you got a girl that's got a good job. She holding it down before you even got there. And so you tell yourself this, she was paying her bill before I got here.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a sorry nigga, boy.
Yeah. She was paying.
Well, you got motherfuckers that's like that.
Yeah.
Man, you got motherfuckers that's like that. Shit, you paying these motherfuckers for. Shit, I'm gonna go back down my mama, man. Fuck this shit. But then it's so crazy out there, man. It's so crazy out there, man. That like I said before. Like I said, it's so crazy. Like I said before, you got women out there now, man. They'll love a loser to keep from losing a lover. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. And it's sad that it's like that, man. It's real sad because of the body count. The body count for the man is so low. It's astronomically low. To where a woman, she have to deal with a motherfucker that's married. She have to deal with a motherfucker that already got somebody. And
What you mean by body count that's low? What you?
The body count of men is so low.
Oh, okay. You just said
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Of a man. I ain't talking about no little fuck boy. I ain't talking about no pussy boy. I ain't talking about a motherfucker on crack. I ain't talking about no motherfucker that's on alcohol. I ain't talking about lazy motherfucker don't want to. I'm talking about a man.
Good. Yeah.
A good man. To the point to where, hey, it is what it is, cause this motherfucker right here ain't worth a damn over here. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing that. But the nigga good to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He talked to me. You know what I'm saying? He listened.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he got somebody. I know he got somebody.
That's when the women start setting that bar real low.
Yeah. But then, but see, this thing,
they still low.
You still
Kinda
got
high.
But see, the thing about it, you still got women that got higher standards. They still have higher standards, but they know where they stand. They're not gonna let. They still not gonna let that man come in and mistreat them. They still not gonna let that man come and handle them any kind of way. They not gonna do that. But it's just the fact that he already got somebody. But you're not finna come in here and be laying up on my motherfucking couch, ain't doing nothing for me. You're not finna come over here and just be eating up my food and ain't trying to. The one
that got somebody, he can't lay up on the couch and not do nothing for him.
No,
he still got to be somebody.
He still got to be that man to the woman.
Because she might well deal with the other nigga.
She might well deal with
that. Come and take it over.
She might well deal with that. And this guy might well deal with this motherfucker if I'm put up that shit with you. But at the same time, to where, like I said, it ain't that she lowering her standards. She still got high standards, but it's just the fact he got to go home to somebody else.
And that's just unfortunate for her.
And it's unfortunate for her.
The man with the reaching higher standards, he happened to be married.
He just happened to be. Her standards ain't dropped. Her standards
ain't dropped now.
No, the standards ain't dropped now.
When criminal come around, she's still looking for that criminal girl.
Yeah, still. But in this, she still want as much time as she can get.
She can get. She knows she can't get a whole lot of time.
But he was trash. The dude she actually had.
Yeah.
That's why she had to go to the.
Yeah, exactly. She had to go in. She had to go and put him back in the trash can. I got him out the trash can.
Yeah, I put his hand back where I got him from.
I thought I can work with the
motherfucker. She don't sit him back to his mama house.
I thought I can work with the motherfucker, but he can't be worked with. I'm gonna send him right back down there to his mama house.
And go fuck
with this married nigga who will
help me out.
Who will help me out if I'm in trouble? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, who will help me out if I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't the fact that, okay.
This nigga will come through and keep my grand cut for me.
Exactly. He will pay a motherfucker a couple grand for me. You feel what I'm saying?
He will get out and pump the gas.
Yeah, he will do that. And to the point to where if he sees something need to be done, he'll say, girl, I need to get somebody over here to look at that.
Yeah. For real.
You feel what I'm saying?
For real though. That's real shit.
But
that other nigga work. He not finna do none of that shit.
He ain't finna do nothing. He gonna sit and let the motherfucker hang off.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, she upped her standards. Yeah, she really did.
Yeah. But the thing about it, that's the reality, man. That's the reality.
Nobody want to buy that though, man.
But they got
sit up and have fun and playing with that. But
what I'm saying is that's reality, man. But if you don't face reality, you're gonna be miserable. If you don't face reality, you're gonna be miserable. I don't give a goddamn who you are. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what you think is on your mind. I don't give a damn how you think shit's supposed to go.
Should be
how you think shit should be. It just ain't.
But it's reality.
It just ain't. I mean, it ain't. And you gonna find yourself by your motherfucking self.
Well, fuck it. I die by myself with my cash. 100%.
But at the same time, you have to understand that if you build a relationship, then your relationship with that man don't have to be fucking. It don't have to be. It don't have to include fucking.
Okay, clean this up for me, Mack.
You feel what I'm saying? Because we think our relationship with a man and woman is about fucking. No, it don't have to be that. Okay. We ain't never got the fuck. I like you. You a good chick. You deserve to be around somebody that will help you. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And then you got some women that say, look, hey, you married? I like your company. I like being around you. I like talking to you, but we just not going that far. We gonna build a relationship. I fish you dinner. I bring your plate. But what I'm saying is once you build that relationship and once you put the roof on it to the point to where people begin to think y'all fucking, like, nah, man, that motherfucker just cool, man.
I'm just cool with him.
I'm cool with that motherfucker.
I'm just cool with him.
I'm cool with her because I was behind on my car payment 3 months, man. She brought me the money to catch my payment up. When my old lady, her motherfucking ass, she had the money, wouldn't give me shit. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. So to the point to where once you build that relationship and you put that roof on it,
I feel.
Once you put the roof on that motherfucker, it's done deal.
Where y'all damning at?
The back door open. Your old lady had the money. She ain't give it to you.
You got women out there that's like that.
She be mad about that.
Man, look, you got women that's like that, man. Like that. You got women that's like that. You got women because they so secure with the man that they with because once again, they don't build a relationship, but they never aired everything out in that relationship.
They didn't know she was like that.
And now that void is missing in his life or in her life. Now he got to try to fill that void because now he don't make this girl on the job. She nice. She talked to me right. She asked me if, you want me to bring some lunch? I know your wife don't cook. You already told me your wife don't cook. Every time you come in, you got something from McDonald's. I'm cooking some macaroni and cheese, collard green. I got some baked chicken, something good and healthy for you. I'm going to bring you a plate. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Thomason. Yeah, I appreciate that. And then she bring you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then every now and then,
So let me ask you this, man. So you behind on your car payment. Now you in this house. Y'all got a roof on there. Now goddamn your old lady know. Hey, they get ready. They looking for his car. Now got them sent on the job. Done got them gave him the money for the get that car payment. You know what I'm saying? So now ain't they gonna call friction in the house?
She ain't got to know where that money came from. She ain't got to know where that goddamn money. Ain't no your goddamn business where the motherfucking came from. You ain't get to
came from.
What the fuck you worried about? For you had the money.
He ain't gonna tell that anyway.
He ain't gonna tell that.
Hell no, he ain't gonna tell that. No, ain't nobody finna say shit.
I thought y'all had the drains going and all.
No, what I'm saying that's if you don't have that.
Yeah.
But now if
you got a drain go, they gonna give the money.
I ain't finna let my baby car go back.
Okay.
I ain't finna let.
Okay, this was this how it's done.
She
now.
talking about ain't graded.
Hey, listen,
this ain't graded.
it ain't
Okay.
graded shit. And I ain't finna tell nobody that. And I respect him enough. I ain't finna tell nobody that he almost got the motherfucker repossessed. But the one that don't have respect for you, as soon as y'all fall out, yeah, motherfucker, I'm the one you drive. I'm the reason why you driving that Lexus. I should have let the motherfucker go back. You know what I'm saying? Because she, once again, she don't have respect for y'all relationship. Now she airing all her shit out in the street. You feel what I'm saying? So when you build a relationship, man, you got to be able to build all that. You got to be able to have the love for one another. You got to be able to have the compassion for one another. You got to be able to have the understanding for one another. And you also have to have the respect for one another. That's relationship building, man. You got to have these things, these elements you got to have. But if you missing that, you're going to find it somewhere. I don't give a goddamn where I don't give a damn who you is. If you with a motherfucker and you got 3 or 4 and you missing one, you going to find that other one from somewhere else. Yeah, the bitch love me. She care about me. Yeah, she'll help me out, but she ain't got no respect for me. She talk to me any kind of goddamn way. She handle me all kind of ways. But I got a motherfucker over here, she respect me. She respect me. She don't talk to me any kind of way. She don't handle me any kind of way. And then she see when I'm down. She can see when I'm down. Right. And she don't try to beat me down. You know what I'm saying? To the point where she respect me enough to know that I'm down and she don't try to beat me down. Right. But you got some women that's in a relationship, when a man down here, she beat him down some more. She beat him down some more because she don't got so comfortable. She don't got so comfortable with being with the man to where she don't mind calling fat, lazy, and sorry. The man don't lost
would call domestic violence too. That type of shit.
The man don't lost his mama. He don't lost his daddy. And one of his best dogs don't die. And he's sitting over on the couch and he just feel down. All you need to get your lazy ass up and goddamn and get a part-time job. Help me get some more of these bills paid, your lazy, sorry, fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having some kind of compassion of saying, well, you know, my husband or my boyfriend, you know, he lost his mama, he lost his daddy, and right now he just needs somebody to love him. So I'm gonna be there for him. I'm gonna be there to love him. I'm gonna be there to care for him. But I ain't gonna let him go all the way down to the point where I'm gonna be the breadwinner completely. But I'm gonna help him build himself back up. I'm gonna help him build himself back up, and I'm gonna let him know, baby, I'm here for you. Baby, I'm here for you. I know what you're going through. I feel you.
At the same time, I ain't gonna let you just ride away.
I ain't gonna let you ride away. I'm not gonna let you ride away, but I feel you. So if you need a little extra, I'm gonna go out and get the part-time job. Not you. I'm gonna go out and get the part-time job to kind of help us get back on track. But as long as you trying to help yourself, baby, I'm there for you. I'm gonna go out and get this part-time job. I ain't gonna force you to get a part-time job when you already don't want to work your full-time job because you're not mentally there. Yeah. So let me go. I ain't went through that. Right. My mama down the street. My daddy just left. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All my kids healthy. So I don't feel what you feeling right now. Because you don't have a great loss in your life and you feel some type of way. So let me go ahead and say, well, look, why I got the energy, why I got the stamina, why I got the self-esteem, let me go ahead and do the extra stuff until you get yourself together. And at the same time, I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to make sure you got a good meal on the table. I'm going to make sure your clothes washed. I'm going to make sure when it's time to take your shower and stuff, I got you a rag and a towel and some soap laid out for you. You know what I'm saying? To the point when you take your shower, but look here, but I'm telling you, I'm getting my shit together, boy. I'm telling my old lady, I appreciate every goddamn thing she doing for me, boy. I'm hell yeah, because she been good to me. I'm a goddamn, hell yeah.
Circle man, I don't want to interrupt, but circle the bean. When you see him standing up there sipping the coffee like that,
it's time to go.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, we can wrap it on up because, like I say, man, this is a topic, man, that can go on forever and ever.
Right.
It can go on forever. We can talk about relationships. We can talk.
You don't gave him a lot today, though.
This is a topic.
We've been on a journey.
We can talk about this forever, ever, man, because you got women out there, man, and I'm mainly talking about women, man. You got women out there that's lonely, man. I'm talking about completely lonely. and they got their shit together. They got their shit together. They on jobs. They working overtime. They working part-time job. They got good credit. They got everything that they need. They just don't have that man. And then they don't want to have to be sharing no man. They want their own man. This is how they feeling. To the point where I'm saying this right here. As a black man, and I'm talking to the men now to kind of help these women out that don't have nobody. Man, we got to get our shit together, man. We got to get our shit together.
Give them more
man.
options.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get our shit together, man. And I'm talking about the ones that 40-something years old, 50-something years old, and still don't want to do what they need to do to improve their life. The one that's still out here trying to run around and sell drugs and still hang at the club and still trying to find a looker house and still trying to run over here and run over there. I'm talking about these men. I'm talking about even the one that's coming up, that's in their 30s, that feel like because they got a big dick and fucking good that they can take their check and buy the Air Force Ones and the Jordan that came out and live with this girl and they ain't helping her do shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That kind of them type of men that's out there now, and these women almost having to accept this shit just so they can have a man in the house. You feel what I'm saying?
But Matt, what is doing what you need to do so they know?
Do what's right. Do what you know that's right.
buying the
What's
shoes.
right? Like
Taking that check and help out.
These niggas need instructions, like real
Help.
instructions,
Pull your
like
weight.
in
Pull your
detail.
weight.
Like you can't just be broad with it. What's doing what you need to do?
What you need to do, man. Listen.
You can't paint with a broad brush.
Listen, what you need to do as a black man or as any man. First, do a self-inventory of yourself. Do a self-inventory of yourself. Step one. First thing you do is inventory yourself. Check your health. See where you at physically and mentally.
That's real.
Am I physically and mentally able to be in a relationship first? Check that first. So then, do I have a hobby? Do I have a habit? Am I fucking with hoes? You feel what I'm saying? So these things right here, it'll take me out of the circle. Because this habit I got is not going to allow me to be in a relationship because I got a habit. And this hobby I got to where I'm spending all this money on this hobby that I got, so I can't spend no money on no woman because I'm spending all my money on this hobby. And these hoes I love, they taking all my money. So once you eliminate yourself, probably from all three or maybe at least two, then you on your way. But you can't hold on to these three and expect to be with no woman. Because your money going over here.
Yeah.
Your money going over here.
Them little $10 parlays killing you.
Breaking your back. You ain't going down to the ticket house every Sunday thinking you're going to hit and playing the scratch off. I'm playing the scratch off. And then now you got this hoe over here calling you every 30 minutes needing something.
Hey, man, I'm going to go and tell you this. Man, you can paint it broad or you can narrow it down. Bottom line is, 40, 50-year-old woman, you delusional if you think you're going to get your own man. If you ain't got him already. You know what I mean? You delusional.
I don't think it's impossible.
No. I think it's impossible. I think it's impossible because it ain't enough for them out there.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if we as men learn to teach a man that haven't been taught,
they won't listen
how to be
you,
a man, but you have to teach them. See, anytime you teach somebody, they're gonna listen. Anytime you teach somebody, they're gonna listen.
I don't know, man.
They're gonna listen.
Depends on how they look at you.
Okay, listen. See, teaching can be verbally or visual. So let me show you what a real man is. Let me show you what a real man do. So you can't hang with me, and then when I go to being a real man, I drop you off down the street. No, come on, go with me. When I go to my house, and you see my house.
Yes, real.
And when I come in the door, you see my wife kiss me. Hey, baby, how you doing? Your day been going good? Everything good at work? Everything going smooth? Okay, baby, I love you. Smack on the ass, let her go on upstairs. You and him going there, and he said, yeah, man.
So lead by example.
Lead by example.
Yeah.
But you can't take your homeboy that's struggling and say, boy, I'm going to go ahead and drop y'all, man. I'm going to go to the house. No, take him to your house with you. Let them see your kids running around happy, eating bologna sandwiches and singing and playing video games.
Well, they happy if they eat bologna sandwiches.
Hey, and to the point where he be like, boy, you got it going on, man. I like what you're doing, man. You're a good family, man. Boy, you showing me something.
I need to tighten my shit up.
I need to tighten my shit up, man. But you showed me something, boy. I learned something today.
Yeah, because he look at you in another light.
Yeah.
But he don't see that light.
But now you can ride in the car with him and tell him all day long. Yeah, man, you need to get your shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't showed me shit. But let me show you how I'm living. Let me show you it's not hard. Because some motherfuckers think it's hard. They actually think it's hard. They actually think it's hard to go out and get a bank account plus get a account at the credit union and build a relationship with the people at the credit union, and it gets you a little small loan, or get you a little credit card at Home Depot or something, and charge a screwdriver and pay it off, and charge a $50 a sludge hammer and pay it off. As long as you pay that bill off on time, that goes towards your credit. But you ain't got to go in there and spend $1,000. You can go in there and spend $20 and pay it off. You can go in there and spend $50 and pay it off. That shit going towards your credit. I got me a Home Depot card. I go in there and get me a little hammer.
Matt. I did that.
I go in there and get me a hammer and pay it off.
Yeah.
I go in there and get me a drill and pay it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying cash, I got the cash to pay for it, but let me charge it and pay it off when the bill comes.
So show him that. Lead by example.
Lead by example.
Oh,
So now you showing them.
And
let's go ahead and pay the sledgehammer off.
Let's leave it right there.
Because it's about this, right? It's about respect.
Exactly.
I'm gonna respect this man time.
Okay, let's go.
And we gonna
let's wrap it up.
Let's leave it right there. Hey, I was so caught up in that hike, I didn't even tell y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube, man. Talk is Talk Podcast 864. And
No, where you went hiking at?
Oh, in Pickens. It was in Pickens. I don't forgot what the name of this shit was. Hold on. I can't leave them.
Well, I know I'm looking it up. I'm gonna tell y'all why I went hiking at. Like I said, once again, I went to the Catatucci up there in Georgia.
Table Rock.
Table Rock, yeah.
That's where I went.
That's where we used to go for elementary.
Well, go ahead and wrap it up.
Check out the YouTube, man. Anyway, y'all listen to audio. Y'all want to hear speak on anything, TalkIsTalk165 at Gmail. TalkIsTalk Podcast on IG. TalkIsTalk1 on Twitter. TalkIsTalk on Facebook. TalkIsTalk Podcast, the Cash App. We out.
Hey, is this thing on? Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.